Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just sharing with you a quick tea rinse. Now it's time for me to do either a henna gloss or a full henna treatment, but I don't feel like doing with the headache right now. So I am going to make a henna tea. But to my henna tea, I'm going to add a few other items. Right here on this side, it is ashwagandha tea bag. And I'm using that because it's really good for the scalp, for calming it down. If you did not know, I no longer have a thyroid and I am also in menopause. So ashwagandha helps balance my hormones a little bit because I refuse to take the chemical medications from the doctor. That's a no-no. So I take this and also red clover, but I'm using that today because it can have the effects just like a natural DHT blocker. It cuts down on shedding and hair fall. Next up is aloe vera, and I'll be using that for its moisturizing properties so the henna is not as extreme in making my hair so strong that it makes it brittle. I added it to my last henna mix and my hair was beautiful and soft. I actually believe that is one of the reasons why my moisture levels are holding a lot better now. Aloe vera. Okay, next up is the Nupur Henna, and I'm going to backtrack to that in just a moment. And final ingredient is going to be the Amla, and the Amla powder, I like it because it also helps to keep my hair dark. I also put it in my henna mixes, especially if I'm not using the Nupur Henna. Now, the Nupur Henna is a powerhouse mixture of Ayurvedic herbs. I would recommend this to anybody who's just starting out in Ayurveda and they want a one-catch-all bag. Nupur Henna has hibiscus in it, which is rejuvenates your hair, making it shiny and silky. It has Brahmi, which promotes hair growth. Shikakai, which leaves hair clean and shining. It has Methi, which is fenugreek, condition, nourishes, and revitalizes your hair. Neem fights scalp irritation, prevents dandruff. Jasmani, which prevents graying of hair. That has never worked for me. My hair naturally grays. I guess it's hereditary. Also in this is aloe vera powder. Again, helps moisturize the hair, making it silky. Brimraj makes hair luxuriant. It helps it also for growth as well. And Amla, like I said, it darkens and it adds shine and luster to hair. So hold one moment, guys, and I'm going to show you the quick mix of this herbal blend. All right, guys, let's get started. First up is the ashwagandha tea bag. I'm leaving it in the bag with no problem. It'll drain out just fine and get the properties. Next up is going to be the aloe vera powder, and I am going to put maybe a half a teaspoon of that in there. You don't need very much aloe vera powder. It is pretty potent. A little bit in your mixture makes the world of difference. Okay, and next is the Nupur Henna, and I'm going to use 1 heaping teaspoon of that because the purpose of my tea is to strengthen my hair without doing a full-blown henna treatment. I could have easily did a henna gloss, but I don't feel like having the powders trapped in my hair right now. Okay, and the next one up is a teaspoon of the Amla powder. Okay. Then to that, I'm adding about 12 ounces of warm distilled water. And the mason jar, I got a set of 12 of them from Walmart. I think that probably was around $9 for 12 of them. And then I'm just going to give this a little stir with a little skewer stick. And I'm actually going to leave this in this jar for 24 hours. I will be applying this rinse on my hair before I put my moisturizing deep conditioner on. So it's going to be a 2-step DC process. It'll be a tea with the moisturizing deep conditioner on top of it, guys. Okay, and that is it for the stirring of it. And I'm just going to put the cap on it. I'll give it a good shake once the cap is on it as well. Make sure it's all off the bottom of the jar. And that is it, guys. I will show you what it looks like tomorrow once it has set overnight. All right, guys, welcome back. It has been 24 hours And my henna tea blend has been soaking. As you can see, it has the beautiful amber color. That's probably from the henna. And it's not too dark. Hopefully it's not too strong. And it's going to be really moisturizing and strengthening at the same time for my hair. So now we're getting ready just to drain this off. And this time I just left my local dollar store. And I picked up a packet of knee-highs. And in this pack for $1, you got 4 of them. So a quarter each to strain this out. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the spray bottle that I'm going to pour this over into, and I'll show you that in just a second. Okay guys, I'm trying to position this so you can see what I am doing while holding this funnel steady. And I'm not going to shake this up because I actually don't want the powders to move around. And I'm just going to pour a little bit at a time. And it's going to funnel right through the knee-high with no problem. Now this may take a little bit of time, so I'll speed the video up or I'll just go to the end. But as you can see, it pours right through the stocking with no problem. I don't want to overfill it, so I'll slow down a little bit. Okay, a little bit more. And as you can see, the jar gets a little murky. That lets you know that the powders are moving in the bottom. And if you pour too much, you'll end up with powders in your blend. Okay. And that should be enough. As the fluid fills in or some of the sediment comes into the stocking, you'll notice when you try this that you'll start getting a little bit of pool of fluid on the top of the stockings. I'm going to see if I can bend it so you guys can see it. If anything drops, it'll just slide into my hand. See the pool sitting on top of the stocking that spills? That just lets you see the sediment that is caught by the stocking, so it won't be in your mixture. Okay guys, that is it. The henna tea blend is all set. What I did was I poured a little bit of the fluid back over into my mason jar because I wanted to have enough room to shake this up and to get the nozzle back in there without overflowing any out of the top. But when you're doing this, if you have to, you might want to strain your blend multiple times if you end up with a lot of sediment in the bottom of your jar, because when you go to use this nozzle, I've had it happen, some of the herb powders will get caught into your nozzle and it will destroy your spray bottle. This is just from the dollar store, but I've destroyed enough of them to know that you might want to strain it a lot more. I don't see any sediment in my bottle, but we shall see. So guys, I'm going to use this in an upcoming video and I will share it with you to let you know how it goes. All right, guys, what did I do with the rest of the tea? Well, the application to saturate my hair did not take nowhere near the amount that was in my spray bottle. So the remainder of it, all I did was put it into some little baggies. And I'm going to put it over in the freezer and unthaw them, put them back in the spray bottle for the next use. Easy way to save on your product. No need to pour it down the drain. Put it in the freezer, save it for the next use. All right, guys. So if this was helpful to you, give me a thumbs up down in the bottom. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you're returning to the channel and you have already subscribed, thank you so much, everyone. And I will see you in the next video. Happy hair growing, guys. Bye-bye. Be blessed.